and gentlemen, I'm Kip Carter, and welcome back to AoW Elevate as we get ready for our AoW $1 Million Championship Qualifier Elevate Tournament. Here tonight, we're going to see DUNBAR taking on LOTUS. The leader of Evolution, KIMBALL will be taking on undisputed future member Anthony Mariama. We will see the deity of destruction, King Dominator himself, Dominic King, in action in this tournament as he will do battle with the one and only Robert Regal in the first round. And we will see Royalty in the fashion of Danny James taking on Dollar Squad member Stumpy. This should be an excellent tournament. We've already seen two of these Elevate tournaments take place. The AoW Live Championship Qualifier Tournament as well as the AoW Hardcore Championship Qualifier Tournament. This week, we're going to start you off with the $1 Million Championship Qualifier Tournament before closing out the week later on with the AoW Cruiserweight Championship Qualifiers. Alright, and up first, we are going to have DUNBAR taking on LOTUS of the Disciples of Darkness. This should be an interesting contest as both of these men have very, very different styles. DUNBAR, a powerhouse, former MMA fighter, collegiate wrestler, football player, and he'll be taking on martial arts expert, a master black belt in karate, kung fu, jeet kune do, just to name a few, before pledging his allegiance to the demon ogre himself, Ibaraki Doji, is LOTUS. This match could go either way, folks. And I expect it to be a good one to get this tournament kicked off. And first, making his way to the ring, standing at a height of 6'5", 338 pounds, from Roanoke, West Virginia, University of West Virginia alumni. He is the knockout artist, DUNBAR. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Disciple of Darkness himself, LOTUS, servant to Ibaraki Doji. Will try to make his master proud. LOTUS will be taking on former $1 Million champion DUNBAR here in the first round. The winner of this tournament will go on to Breakout, where they will face the $1 Million champion, Money Mike. And Lotus looks ready to go here. And Lotus and Dunbar both exchanging blows here early, but the big clothesline from Dunbar. And corkscrew fist there. Lotus, very talented, expert martial artist. And Dunbar's got that clutch locked in, those massive arms. But Lotus able to break free there. And a jab followed by a big clothesline from Dunbar. And what a snap suplex by Lotus. Dunbar coming into this match as the favorite, but you can't never count Lotus out. Very talented competitor. And this has been a pretty even match so far. And there's the strategy coming into play. Lotus trying to take the big man's legs out from under him. Got to neutralize this power advantage Dunbar brings to the table. And a snake eyes right onto that turnbuckle. And a Michinoku driver. Shades of the great Taka Michinoku. And he's got that arm wrench in. Trying to neutralize the power of Dunbar and wear the big man down. And the quickness coming into play for Lotus, but is it going to be enough to keep the big man down? Going for the cover here, one, and a quick kick out. I don't even think the ref got the one count in. Irish whip from Lotus. And a slingshot. And Dunbar's reeling after that one. Kick to the midsection. Dunbar again. Those thunderous shots. And now the power on display here. With ease, just deadlifting his opponent in the air for that big vertical suplex. And Lotus continues to try to fight back here. And now Dunbar with a little bit of quickness. And just stomping away on the chest. And a sit-out powerbomb from Dunbar. Another quick reversal there from Lotus. Going for that double-edged chop. Dunbar counters, double axe handle, two. And a kick out from Lotus. And a vicious knee strike there from Dunbar. And Lotus with a knee strike of his own. Irish whips the big man into the corner. And a running bulldog from Lotus. Goes for the cover. One. And a quick kick out from Dunbar. Dunbar bringing him back in the ring. Northern Light suplex. Got the bridge, and look at the strength of Dunbar. Dropping Lotus right on his head. 1, 2. And a kick out from Lotus. Dunbar can't believe it. And could be looking to put him away here. Impact driver from Dunbar. And there you have it, folks. The former champ advancing to the second round. Would love to get a shot at the man who took his title, Money Mike. All right. And now we're up ready for our next contest. As it's going to be the leader of Evolution, KIMBALL Tommasinin, taking on Undisputed Future member Anthony Mariama. And this is a big opportunity for both men. Tommasinin looking at his first championship reign here in AoW. Anthony Mariama, a former AoW Cruiserweight champion, has also been very successful in the tag team ranks. But Anthony Mariama has put on a little bit of extra weight, been hitting the gym, and wants to step up with the heavyweights. And a big opportunity to prove himself. Undisputed Future and Evolution have had a long-standing rivalry. And you know, Galfy and the rest of Undisputed Future would love to see a win. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the leader of Evolution, KIMBALL Tommasinin. The Portuguese phenomenon. World-renowned mixed martial arts fighter before coming to AoW. Joining up with Evolution and taking the reins as the leader after Joey Cage defected to the NWO. And it's time to shock the system. Making his way to the ring, representing the Undisputed Future, from the Bronx, New York, Anthony Mariama. Former Cruiserweight champion, has a taste for that $1 million championship and the huge payday that comes with winning it. Mariama looks ready to go here. He'll have his hands full with the leader of Evolution, KIMBALL TOMMASININ. And there's the bell as we get our second first round match underway here in the AoW $1 Million Championship Qualifying Elevate Tournament. This event brought to you from our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. And Mariama in control early on. Beautiful Enziguri taking Tommasinin down. And Mariama trying to get the quick cover, but Tommasinin fighting out. And look at the strength. Man, he has been hitting the gym. Gut wrench slam to KIMBALL TOMMASININ. And Tommasinin fighting back. Big clothesline. And now those knee shots right to the gut. And a big Russian leg sweep. Goes for the cover. And Mariama kicking out quickly. Got him up fireman's carry position. And a flapjack face first into the canvas. Winner of this match will go on to the next round where they will meet DUNBAR, who we saw victorious in our last match. What a DDT there from Mariama. You can catch round 2 and 3, the finale, tomorrow night to this tournament. Big belly-to-belly suplex there from Mariama. And sends Tommasinin crashing to the floor. And you have to thank Galfi, somewhere with a smile on his face, watching his young protege manhandle the leader of Evolution here. And I might have spoke too soon as Tommasinin sending Mariama to the outside. Big clothesline there. And I don't think Tommasinin's playing anymore. But Mariama fighting back, jawbreaker, followed by a drop kick. Oh, and a little ground and pound from the former MMA fighter, KIMBALL TOMMASININ. Knife edge chop. You could hear that shot echo around the arena. Oh, and Mariama missing on that drop kick. And Tommasinin taking advantage. Big right hand. And Mariama, those elbow shots. Fighting back. Attacking the midsection there. And if you're Mariama, you got to stick to your skill set. You are a professional wrestler. Do not try to get in here and slug it out with a street fight. There you go. Beautiful arm drag takedown. Rocked him with that back elbow, but again, Tommasinin catching him and planting him on the ground with that dragon screw. And again, Mariama working on those ribs. And a falcon arrow from Mariama. And the kid's fighting back into this match. Inverted atomic drop. And there's the double leg drop followed by a drop kick. And he's got Tommasinin dazed and confused here. Line planting him face first into that middle turnbuckle. And Tommasinin may be out cold. And MARIAMA looking for a little extra measure. But Tommasinin with the reversal. And what a maneuver there from MARIAMA. He just planted Tommasinin on the mat. What a sidewalk slam. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and another kick out from the Evolution leader. I tell you, I wouldn't envy being either one of these men, knowing that DUNBAR is waiting in the next round, and he's got that sleeper locked in. And I thought MARIAMA was about to tap, and instead delivering a thunderous headbutt. The referee needs to check. That might have been a low blow. Fireman's carry takedown. Tommasinin trying to get back in this match. Oh, those vicious elbow shots right to the temple. But MARIAMA's quickness coming into play here. And a face plant to KIMBALL Tommasinin right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, and a kick out. MARIAMA thought he had him there. What's it going to take to put KIMBALL Tommasinin away? And it looked like that was the Bronx Buster. 2, 3. And Anthony MARIAMA with the Bronx Buster. And what an impressive victory from Anthony MARIAMA here, knocking off the leader of Evolution. I thought it was over there, but MARIAMA fighting at all costs with that headbutt to get out of that hole. And that's when the tide really turned. As MARIAMA will go on to the next round tomorrow night, where he'll meet DUNBAR face to face in second round action. Impressive performance. And there you see it. DUNBAR and MARIAMA in round 2. Now we get ready for Dominic King versus Robert Regal. We got the Deity of Destruction, King Dominator, Dominic King, who has been impressive as hell ever since arriving here at AoW. Will he be able to continue his successful momentum as he takes on Mr. Amazing himself, Robert Regal? Both of these men very talented. Been quite some time since we've seen Robert Regal in action. believe it was all the way back in January, suffering an injury. And he's got a big test waiting ahead of him in the form of rookie sensation Dominic King. And making his way to the ring, the man known by many names, the deity of destruction, the King Dominator, the Alpha Dog, Dominic King, will look to put on a show once more here in the nation's capital tonight. He'll be taking on an AoW veteran who's been with the company for 3 years. Ever since we opened the doors. A man that's been out of action for quite some time. Mr. Amazing, Robert Regal. I wonder if he still throws a little money in my tip cup if I give him that extra grand phenomenal introduction that he likes so much. And making his way to the ring, he is the phenomenal, the spectacular, the amazing, the wonderful, the magnificent Robert Regal. How'd I do, Robert? That's another 100 in the tip jar. Finally glorifying us with his presence for the first time since January. Robert Regal is back in AoW. We'll have to see how Regal performs, suffering a herniated disc. Back at AoW House of Hardcore. I can tell you one thing though, if Regal's 100%, then he can go. So can Dominic King. This is going to be a hell of a match. You have to think the red hot Dominic King still the favorite in this match, undefeated here in AoW. The most amazing entrance in professional wrestling. Robert Regal is back, ladies and gentlemen. And he's taking on the undefeated superstar known as Dominic King. All right, and both men ready to go. And Regal going outside of the ring, playing a little bit of mind games with the young upstart. And Dominic King, not here to be anybody's joke. Fighting back. And Robert Regal, the excellence of elegance, is taking it to this young man. But what a drop kick there from Dominic King. And a brilliant back suplex from Regal. And what a counter backbreaker from the Deity of Destruction. And look at the strength from King. Goes for the cover and a kick out by Regal. And you see Regal favoring that back there. You have to wonder, is that back 100%? And right back on the rookie. What a face buster, and Regal continuing his assault here. Well, I can tell you, Regal doesn't care what Dominic King's record is. He's probably not watched a single match. And the one thing he doesn't want to do here is underestimate this kid. And again, the veteran outsmarting Dominic King here. And look at that. King right back to his feet and plants Robert Regal in the middle of the ring. What a DDT. And the strength on display with Regal right back to his feet and delivering a backbreaker. Both of these men are fighting like they mean it here. Dominic King doesn't want to jeopardize that undefeated record. He wants to go on and challenge the $1 million champion. But Robert Regal does not want his big return from injury to be spoiled. Both of these men refusing to let up here. And smart by King, wearing Regal down. And again, Dominic King planting Regal with a DDT. But you don't want to turn your back on Regal here, King. And back on the attack he is, and Regal is in a bad way. And the veteran fighting back. It's almost like Regal lured him outside, playing a little bit of possum there. Shifts the momentum and takes the fight back into the ring. And a kick to the midsection there by Regal. And a vertical suplex. And what a neck breaker there. And King might be in trouble. 1, 2. And a kick out by Dominic King. And DK. And plants him with that DDT. And now Regal fighting back. The elegant execution on Dominic King. 2, 3. And oh my goodness, what a match from both of these men. Dominic King suffering his first loss here in AoW. And experience came to play. Robert Regal was the better man today. He just had too much on the line. An epic return from injury. The elegant execution. Followed by the 1, 2, 3. And Robert Regal goes on to the second round tomorrow night, where he'll face the winner of our next match. And now we got our final first round match about to be underway, as it's gonna be the Royal One, the King of the Wolf Army, Danny James, taking on Dollar Squad member Stumpy. Stumpy was part of Money Inc. with the current $1 million champion Money Mike, before being drafted from Alpha to Omega, being separated. Money Mike disbanded Money Inc. Him and Berna would then make alliance with Joey Cage and the NWO. Stumpy would go on with other Money Inc. member Dante Dollar to form the Dollar Squad that has been very successful. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Greatness has arrived in AoW at the Elevate Tournament in the form of King Alpha Wolf Danny James. And Danny James has been very impressive ever since his arrival here in AoW. He came up short last month at AoW Spring Break as he tried to tackle the Samoan Mountain. They Samoan was unsuccessful. But Danny James is back here tonight, ready to redeem himself and ready to make an impact as he looks to advance and challenge the AoW $1 million champion Money Mike and elevate himself to greatness next month at AoW Breakout. And Danny James looks ready to go here. And representing the Dollar Squad from Chicago, Illinois, Stumpy. This is one big, bad, tough dude. You gotta be tough to roll with the Dollar Squad. And he'll have a big task ahead against the rookie sensation, Danny James, and Stumpy on the attack early. And now Danny James with a measure of revenge there. Schoolboy roll up. Brilliant strategy there from Danny James, trying to end this quickly and conserve his energy for the next round tomorrow night. The two finalists will do double duty tomorrow night in the finals to determine the winner of this $1 million championship qualifier here at Elevate. Guys, I want to apologize for our ring display. We still use last year's. Our ring designer was slacking. He was supposed to make it 10 men, 10 tournaments, something like that. But anyway, blame the AV Club. The wrestlers are putting on a great show, and I think that's what all of you really came here to see anyway. Danny James continuing this assault. And James a bit quicker than Stumpy, and that's coming into play here. But Danny James is a wrestler. He does not want to be out here. Stumpy is a straight up street fighter, a brawler. This guy came to AoW. He was a bouncer at one of the most dangerous clubs in Chicago. No wrestling experience, but he's been quite successful here at AoW. Held the tag titles on multiple occasions, as well as a former AoW Alpha champion. And what a thunderous right hand there from Danny James. And face first goes Stumpy into that ring post. Danny James got that clutch locked in, and Stumpy might be in trouble here early on. And able to power out there. Big clothesline. Tree trunk like arms Now the squad members refer to Stumpy as the White Gorilla. And you see why. Massive powerhouse. And again, the King of the Wolf Army. The quickness of Danny James might be just what he needs to come away victorious here. We have to think Danny James is a skilled wrestler as well. There's no brass knuckles, steel chairs, anything in this. This isn't a street fight. But speaking of wrestling technique, look at Stumpy shut me up real quick. What a powerful vertical suplex from the former Money Inc. member. I'll go for a press slam. Reversed into a DDT and Stumpy's busted open as the King of the Wolf Army smells blood. Steady in pursuit. On Stumpy, just running him over like a freight train, but Danny James not letting up, fighting right back on the attack. And I believe he's got Stumpy winded. Going to the top rope. And missing on that big elbow drop. That's the thing, Danny James is a big guy. He can match strength with these powerhouses, but he's so quick, he's so agile. Just a phenomenal athlete. CrossFit extravaganza is how Danny James stays in shape. And Stumpy said 3 meatball subs is how I just whooped your ass. We've seen it in the past. Stumpy, when he gets busted open, it awakens something in him. Danny James may be regretting that later on. And around the world slam from Stumpy. 1, 2, and a near fall. Danny James just able to get the shoulder up and Stumpy can't believe it. And now James fighting back. Again, working up on opening that cut. And now Stumpy, enraged, fights back. Again, the power on display. Maybe the only way he gets a breath. Now taking a minute to pose for the fans. Giving a little gun show. And a big boot from Stumpy to Danny James. And what a thunderous elbow. I felt the aftershock over here. 1, 2. And again, Danny James able to kick out. And now James fighting back. A power bomb to Stumpy. Stumpy might be in trouble. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it, folks. Danny James has defeated Stumpy and advanced to the final round. The second round, I'm sorry. I got so caught up in the moment, I thought Stumpy had it right there. Taking Danny James around the world And just as the referee was about to count 3, Danny James able to get the shoulder up and finding the fight. In the end, it was a big power bomb from Danny James. He was able to pin him right out of that power bomb. Stumpy unable to kick out. He's still down on the outside. And Danny James is going to the next round. What a moment of redemption for this young superstar. And where one story ends, another begins. Tomorrow night, as we'll see the second round take place, as well as the finals. We're going to see Dunbar taking on Anthony MARIAMA, followed by Robert Regal taking on the man we just witnessed, Danny James, in the second round. The winners of those two matches will pull double duty tomorrow night as they go on to the finals and fight for the right to face Money Mike for the AoW $1 Million Championship next month at AoW Breakout. I'm Kip Carter. Thanks everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Make sure to hit the like button. Please share the shit out of this. Have your friends follow the page. The more followers we get, the more cool shit we can do with it. Anyway, I'm Kip Carter signing off. Catch you back tomorrow night for round 2 in the finals. I plugged it, damn it.